I'm joined now, by the way, the ownership family of the Kansas City Chiefs. We have Clark and Sharon Hunt and Tavia Hunt and Gracie and Ava. We've got not the entire family, but a good chunk of the family here this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. We're so glad to be here with you today.
Clark, Sharon, first of all, let's show off your rings. Look at these rings. Are these last? What year? You've got so many now. How do you pick? What are we looking at?
Yeah, this is the Super Bowl 58 ring, and it's very special. Almost too big to wear, but we love it, and hopefully we'll get another one on Sunday.
Tavia, you have to pick your chances to put that kind of jewelry on, right? Like, you can't wear that on your everyday life. There's only a few occasions to put a ring on that big.
Well, actually, I think when you're the reigning champs, you just have to take every opportunity to wear it. And sometimes you just put all three of them on at the same time just because, you know, it feels good in the moment.
Year round, as long as you're the reigning
People
champion.
like to see them. They like to see how they've increased 25% in like 4 years.
Is that right?
Amazing.
On the size of the ring?
Yes.
25% growth over the years?
Yeah, they grow faster than our children.
Well, here we are, Sharon. It's a chance for a third in a row. That is history. That is a special thing that has not been done, a three-peat.
It's stunning, and it's a wonderful thing to be a part of, and truly amazing. Really, so proud of our team.
From what I understand, Clark, you're talking to the team today. Is that correct?
Yes, got a little tradition of speaking to the team at the last practice before the game. Give them a little pep talk. I don't think they need it, but it's always something that's very special to get to do.
Give us a little tease. At this point, what do you have to tell Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah. There's nothing I can tell Patrick Mahomes to help him. The guys are really dialed in, and they're just excited about the opportunity to play tomorrow. And the important thing is to focus on the moment, focus on the task at hand, and I know the guys will do that.
I want to ask both of you, Sharon and Clark, this question. I know your family. We're all from Dallas. Of course, though, you're deeply connected to Kansas City. I was just telling everyone, my boys play for FC Dallas. They own FC Dallas. You have, and your family has been involved with the Chiefs. You've been involved with the NFL since its founding. And you've been through, in your lifetime, a lot of different iterations of the Chiefs. Where you sit today, though, is a unique place to be this high on the mountain, this on top. Tell me what it feels like to kind of ride that entire journey.
Well, we know how special this time period is for the Kansas City Chiefs. When you go 50 years between Super Bowls, which we did, from Super Bowl 4 to Super Bowl 54, it gives you an appreciation for how hard it is to get back to the big game. And certainly the last 6 years has been incredibly special, making the Super Bowl almost every year. It's a real testament to Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, all of his teammates. They're just so fantastic. And I have to say, I'm so glad to see Coach Reid getting the accolades that he deserves. He's been incredible, 25-plus year career at this point, over 300 wins, certainly a future Hall of Fame coach.
What would you, and obviously all of you guys, Gracie, I see your social media posts, you're on the sidelines. By the way, posting a Bible verse, I think almost every Sunday, I see that. I think all of you have experience, and when I say experience, you're a part of the team. You are around the team. What's unique about the team? What's the culture of the Kansas City Chiefs?
Well, culture is very important, and it's something that Andy Reid helped establish when he came to Kansas City in 2013. It's a culture of love and respect. The players know that Andy, the coaching staff, the entire organization care about them as people. Certainly their performance on the field is important, but Andy has this special relationship. He's also willing to hold them accountable, and they know that as well. And that just permeates the team and is a big part of the reason why we're back in the big game.
Okay, I'm going to ask this, and you guys can all, maybe it's a short answer, okay? I don't know. You talked about that 50-year journey. You talked about that gap in Super Bowls. You talked about Andy Reid. There was a moment when you felt it shift. And I don't know if it was Patrick Mahomes' first game, his third game. Obviously, I was covering sports exclusively at the time. There was a moment when we all realized, and by the way, it wasn't when you drafted him, because he would have gone first overall. If everybody knew that he was going to be this guy, he would have gone first overall. When was the moment? Do you remember, like, we just got Superman?
Yeah, well, I think it really started his first year with the team when he wasn't starting. Our general manager, Brett Veach, was sending me clips of things that Patrick did in practice. I remember one of them was a no-look pass. I was like, wait a minute, I don't know what a no-look pass is in football. I know what it is in basketball. But sure enough, here's Patrick looking this way and throwing the ball accurately to his left, which just showed how amazing it was. Then when we got into 2018, I remember a game against the Chargers. He hit our fullback on a wheel route. There was an incredible throw. A week later, we go to Pittsburgh, and we traditionally had a hard time when we go to Pittsburgh. It's a very tough place to play. And Patrick had an absolute amazing day, a whole bunch of touchdown throws to Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
And it was sort of at that moment I was like, okay, he really is that special.
Okay. If I ask the ownership group, if I ask the family for a prediction, I'm going to get a predictable answer, right? You're going to say it's a Chiefs victory. But maybe you say you don't want to get out over your skis. Maybe you don't want to jinx it. Mm-hmm. Who's going to take the leap? Which one of you is going to take the leap and tell me what happens tomorrow?
Well, I know it's going to be an incredibly competitive game. It'll probably be another nail biter because there are some ways the Chiefs haven't won yet.
Some ways that they haven't won. So there's still some creative ways to come out with another ring?
We hope.
I'm going to say it's the Chiefs. I'd like to say by a mile because we always think, you can't really relax watching the game unless you're winning by 5 touchdowns, which we don't even know what that's like anymore because every game comes down to the wire in these nail biters. But I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to have the game in anybody's hands, any quarterback's hands other than Patrick's.
Any predictions, girls?
I mean, you always have to bet on red. What else is there to say?
All right, you guys have a few fingers left to still fill with those championship rings. Best of luck to you. We appreciate everything you guys are doing in the NFL, so good luck. Good luck in the Super Bowl. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Clark,
Thanks for
Sharon,
having
Tavia,
us.
Ava, and Gracie Hunt here on Fox Friends. Back to you guys in New York.